Picking it up. Oh yeah. Hello. We have our second feud up on Raven Island, which is fantastic. Because that means more Mercury for me. Anyway, first things first, just like usual. I ended up with 7.5 trillion Mercury, which isn't too much more than usual. The last couple feuds, I was pushing islands and I was getting to like 6.5-ish. So this is only like 1 trillion more, but I did that second stream because I had to finish up the last 2 areas of the first Raven Island feud, and then I was making rings and stuff, so there was a bit of time where I wasn't farming in between the feuds, so I could have ended up at like 8.5 or 9 probably if I had those couple hours, 3 hours. But that's okay. Today we are blowing up total damage. So let's do that. That was like what, 4185 or whatever? Total damage goes up pretty fast, so probably gonna get like 700-ish, maybe 800. Yeah, like a little over 700. That's not bad. It's at 12 billion now. It's too much. So next we hit gold value, then base damage, and probably gold value again, then probably XP. But if we're getting Mercury again, like gold value is gonna go up a ton. Compared to the last time that I leveled it up, so that's good. Let's open these chests. Heavy mace. Potion of the past. Oh boy. I also get to see how because I'll probably farm the Mercury area and see how it compares, because I farmed it for like 5 or 10 minutes before and I got like 500 billion pretty easily. So we can do it again and see how it compares if I get like over 1 trillion just doing it. Because at some point it's gonna be worth doing that over just grinding, and then we can just blow up stats. Obviously, like so for this one we only have 24 hours. If we get one that's like 72, then we can farm it. Because like the main issue with farming the Mercury areas is obviously you have to do it manually, because once you clear the area, the modifier goes away. So it'll just be bows only, but the mineral stuff goes away. Oh, I need to go buy a buff. My buff ran out, damn it. I guess I could just do it in there, but would you like to buy some charisma? I wish we could do that in real life. Just give me the charisma, dog. I give you 620 pieces of grass in real life. Hell yeah. Alright, so the areas are bows only and Mercury reward, bows only, gold reward, gold flow, experience reward. Magic roots prohibited. This is the hardest area here. I think the element is water. And then elemental damage reward. Runes only critical damage. This one's not too bad. Except for the fact that I don't think, well, I guess it's movement speed. Enemies get critical, that's okay, whatever. So this is the easiest area in the entire game. Because gold flow is 100 times greater, and then each point of cunning increases gold flow by 10%. So basically what happens is once you have all the buffs, and you get the stats buff, and you put on all the cleric gear, because I have all the cleric gear now, it makes the stats buff like almost 2,000 points, and then you just put a bunch of points into hunting, and you spam stink baits, and then yeah, your weapons like I think it was at like 270 something million the last time I did this one. That's obviously a gold reward, and this is also a gold reward. This is hammers and shields only. Hammers, maces only is pretty easy. This warped hammer and jack is probably one of the best weapon combinations in the game. And I do have both of them. Anyway, let's head on in here. Obviously it's bows only, so we gotta take that dude off, take the dude off. We gotta boo. Pause this, because we gotta make a bow build, obviously. And we already have this set up. Actually, I don't know why I undid this one. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Alright, put that back together. This one I need to Demiurgus, and then we'll just put on gold runes. I was like, where's my red moon? Where is it? Okay. We didn't get any money, but that's fine. Alright. Turn my potions on. Boom, 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 boom. And then let's just go ahead and do that. I did make a bajillion of these, so it'll be pretty easy to do. Alright, let's get going here. Give me some money. Okay, we obviously need to turn the bow on. And then before we level up anything for damage, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's just drop everything. Alright, then here we do this, and then we do this. We do that. Then we do this one next. Magic attack, and then drop everything else into shooting. All split, all rate of fire. And now what we do is take this, put this gear on, level that up, and then we go buff hunting. Alright, got that already. What we're gonna do first is drop this here. All right. Oh, I didn't take herbalism. Oops. My bad. Okay, so we got stats already, so that's good. Now we're just looking for XP. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's already there. Let's drop some here. Firepower. Let's see where we're at damage wise. Get this to 10. Drop the rest here. Okay, we're starting to do damage. Now we're really doing damage. Oh boy. Let's just drop everything here. Magic attack. Get this up to 13, sure. Oh, I pretty much just win. Okay, leave that at 12. Get this up to 12. More rate of fire. Apparently we didn't get hardly any money. Oh, you know what? I should take this off for more money. What's a Evonatcha? I ain't never seen that before. I do that. Put that at 12, we'll just drop some in mining for fun. Let's put more in prayer. That to 14. Level up my characteristicals. Garden and pants. Excuse me, sir, you have too much health. We will solve this problem very fast. By very fast, I mean very slow. Oh, I never spent these. Oops. My bad. Axe, health, stamina, fairy power. Flip flap, slip flap. Excuse me, sir, I gotta go. Mace, sword, go for trophies, herb search. No bueno. Why is this group of dudes still here? These guys are supposed to be dead. These guys are supposed to be dead. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and grind a little bit more. I clearly need more help. Excuse me, goat mans, I need to go. Alright, so since this is the second time I have done this feud. Oh no, I broke it. Oh no. Oh no, I broke it. Yeah, so sometimes that happens if you swap gear while you're warping, the game decides that we don't need to be playing the game anymore. Sometimes you can get away with it. I think it's just if you swap like too much, then they get stuck. Oops. Oops. I'm trying to like catch it before before it stops so I can get like the big hit on that guy. That was really fast. That was really fast. Why is it going so fast? Why are you doing that? It's like warping straight through the clouds, basically. And it's catching me off guard. I've never seen it do this before. Alright, so let's level this up. Since we're here. Probably just get split to this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna clear everything again. Okay, now we're gonna put on this actually isn't completely terrible. But again, like most of me is like, I don't want to sit here and like actively do this. That's like the main issue I have with it. I'm getting like 2 billion a zone. And then the 5th zone, for whatever reason, never has any ore. I don't know if that's a bug, or if I'm a bug. But yeah, because like they don't even let you open menus when you're warping unless you have a menu open already. Like if I have just the potion thing on, while it's warping, none of the buttons light up. Okay, maybe it's just rebirth. I guess it's just rebirth, never mind. No rebirthing while warping, please. I got a lot on that last one for some reason. I'm level 1681. I think picking up those extra weasels is helping a lot. I got like 6 billion on that one. Okay. $6 billion is like a regular run for grinding. I was trying to decide if I wanted to take off some of my rings of power for more mineral surge, because some of them don't have mineral surge. But I don't want to have to like swap them out later because I'm lazy. It's 2.5 billion order. That one was weak. Oh wait, I had one more to go. 2.7. I thought I already had 4. I did not. Alright, I think we can just get out of here. I have had my share of that. Cerberus! That's gonna be a 13. I think we could just get out of here. 54% more Mercury. And I think the upgrade was like 230 or something. Alright, so this is gonna be easy because we're gonna get money. We're gonna get some money. That's probably fine. It's probably fine. Let's do the same thing on this one, just blow that up to 3. And actually take all of them this time. Okay, okay. Alright, same thing as last time. Let's go a buff hunting. Of course I get the same one. Of course I did. Alright, we got stats. There's XP. We don't really care about anything else on the bow build. Let's go ahead and let's just get this to 12. Oh, it's done. Let's go here. This to this. Let's go back over this way. This guy should start dying. We love dying around here. Alright. No big deal. Don't swap while you're warping, dude. Excuse me, sir, you have too much health? Kill some birds. Mowing down some goats. I didn't do that right. I did not do that right. All right. Just grind a little bit more here. I got a cursed ring. What'd that do? Nothing. That's what it does. Nothing. Alright, this is going pretty swell. Obviously, if I have the right timing, the guy just kind of dies. If I don't time the swap right, then I don't get the big damage boost. Fuck. If I definitely don't swap at the right time here, you freeze the game. My bad. Alright, not bad, not bad. What's the damage look like? It looks pretty good now that I'm shooting him in the dick. Just grind a little bit. That should be good enough. What am I hitting for right now? TDC? Well, it doesn't seem like a lot. Helmet of the Northman. Weak. Alright, so there's more gold. Next one is gold flow and XP. I think last time I just did axes on this one. So I will probably do that again. I'll just turn this build on. This build does all the stuff weird because the weapons saved on it are not the right stuff. But that's okay. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be the same kind of thing here. Put on the XP gear, and actually we can put the this back on. And then we go buff hunting. You like buffs? I like buffs. There's one good buff. There's another good buff. I just go until we get fire. Give me the fire buff, please. There it is. Oh, I did that. I did that. Alright, well, that guy died. So we should just be blasting through now. Probably shouldn't need too much more XP. I was like, why is nothing dying? I didn't set up the redwood. Boom. Easy game. See ya. Why can I not level up? Skills in that menu. I got a ring. That ring's pretty good for the Earth Runes only area. Mineral Surge, poison damage, mana. That is a pretty good ring, so we'll take a look at that in a second. Or kill. Oh yeah, I never looked at that shield, huh? Not bad. I don't think it's as good as the altar shield, but pretty cool. What is the... Yeah, it's spirit, okay. So that's just like a flower power with mushrooms, and that's actually pretty cool because that's just another modifier on top of everything else. Also, I think that might be an upgrade to my Storm Warrior Breastplate. And if it's not, then I can at least make a 13. We can at least make a 13. If I didn't do that already. I think regular gear shirt is 12? Yeah, or that work it's 12. Why does this happen? Stop that. Oh, it's not leveling anymore? Why not? It's still leveling up. I would have preferred pants, but that's fine. Alright, magic and runes is prohibited. This one is the worst because there's no red moon, so there's no way to... Well, that's not true. I have that red moon weapon. We could use that. Because last time I used the Chaos Fairies to farm birds. I just spawned like 70 of them. I was just blasting birds out of the air. But this kind of sucked, not having run speed and everything else. But it should be a little bit easier this time, since I got more damage. Well, and obviously not having the magic set is terrible. What weapons did it save on the build? 0, 1. Okay, well it put more than 1, but sure. It saved Red Moon, Tearing Wind, and the bow. Okay. Yeah, because for some reason, if you swap builds while you're recording, or if you swap builds and then save, if for some reason like mixes up the weapons from the builds that you swapped from or into or around, so it's a little wacky. But that's just how it be. All right, so what we can do here is take this off. I might actually have to craft one. Not craft one, but upgrade one up. I don't think it really matters. Where's that thing at? There we go. What do we have? I have a 10. Oh, we can make it 11, so we can have full gold. Okay, that's good. And then we just do this. What is the damage? Water. That's what I thought. So we do still have one magic attack, so we change that to water. And then I need to change the weapon on the other build. Let's do that. And then let's camp. Let's get this thing upgraded. Okay, I got XP. That's good. How's this thing at? There we go. Alright, so upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this, increase rarity, upgrade that, increase rarity, enhance, and then we want gold. That's fine. All gold. Does it change like how many hits? No, it's still 6. That's probably fine. Probably gonna have to turn the bow off though for it to work. It probably has to be hits with it. Oh, it's two-handed? No. That means I have to take off the tier if I want to use it. I was hoping it was one-handed, but no, of course it's stupid. Alright, maybe we just carry Chaos Fairies again. maybe. Alright, well, let's get some buffs. Give me buffs, please. Run speed and stats. So we have the 4 that I want. That's good. Let me swap back. Look at all that money. Okay, so... I don't have Chaos Rays in this build. I don't have Chaos Rays in this build. How do I do this? I guess we just keep... have their own gear on. Oh no. It's not gonna let me do it. Alright. I did 0.5 damage. 0.7 damage. I don't remember how I did this last time. I think I just did... a different build or something, I don't know. I don't remember. Guess I'll just do this for a minute. So should start getting more gold since it finally took hunting. Guess we can do this too, because the fairies kill birds. That did nothing. That did nothing. I was in the wrong armor, that's why. Let's just see how many they kill. Oh, they click on like one at a time. Okay, so don't spam it. Good lord. I don't remember how I did this last time. I don't remember. guess we just keep camping. And getting more spirit. I'm not getting that many levels now though. I guess we go back to my original strategy. Let's just take this off, put this on. There we go. Alright, so now what we do is we hope, once we get through this mountain of goats, that happens. We do the same thing. This should be fine. I just gotta wait for them to get halfway. I just gotta wait for them to get over here on this side, and then the red moon will come out and kill them all. See? Oh no, I turned around! No! Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, he turned back around. Oh, sick. He knew what he was doing. I'm sorry for doubting you, sir. I didn't hurt to get anything for that. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. This is freaking water damage, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look, I'm doing damage now. Imagine that. It's almost like if you use the right weapon, you might do stuff. Isn't that great? All these ghosts are just melting? Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. I was like, I feel like something's wrong here. And then I realized, oh yeah, it's water damage. Boo. Fucking moron. I always do this shit too. Like, I always forget. I always forget it's an elemental thing and it's not fire. That's another really good mineral search ring. No, magic sucks. Mm-hmm. It's taking too long. It's taking too long. This guy's taking too long. What the hell? You just gotta do it right. You just gotta do it right. Alright, let's run through the 5 zones again. Alright, now what we do is put this gear on. Do I want XP or money more? We'll just have one of each, it'll be fine. Let's do one more and then we'll see where we're at. Why is it so hard? Didn't even kill the first guy. Good lord. Apparently you just gotta turn the crit potion on and then you win. Well, not really win, but things are at least happening now. I gotta figure out something better to do for her. For no magic, 'cause this is rough. The only other thing I could realistically do is like this. But obviously this thing doesn't have anybody. So we would need to farm some money. Okay, not bad, not bad. I guess I could have just done this. thought I had a better jack. Yeah, it's right there. Let me set that up real fast. I was like, I thought I had a better one of them. I was right. Okay. Oh, it's right there. I was like, where is it? There we go. $45. Now we hopefully just win. Okay. Alright then. Don't ask questions, just be grateful. That's my motto. Does it seem super sketchy, but it works out in your favor? Don't ask questions, just be grateful. Alright, so next time I'll know. Dude, this combination seems to be pretty great. It doesn't make my attack speed slower though. That's the only problem. How much is this per stack? 4,500? Yeah, see? Alright, that's finally over. Thank the Lord. Next one is the runes only. Critical damage. Damn. Oh, we gotta restart it now. Unpause that. Just set up here. Oh, I put all the aimants first. That's weird. Where's my... Okay, put that on. 14 helmet, 12 chassis. I should be able to upgrade this thing because I got the... Yeah, I got this other 12. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take these off. We want... air arrows. I will take these for gold. everything there. And then let's upgrade this chest piece. What is it right now? 4656. It's gonna be like 5,000 something. Maybe even more. I down 758, so what about like 1100? That's pretty good, dude. Alright, not a buff I care about, but that's fine. Alright, let's reset. Because we obviously do not want to start with close combat. At all. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, it doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so typical stuff down here. And then here, we'll just go 6 and then drop the rest of it into wizardry. Alright, now we go looking for buffs. We don't get any XP, so let's go ahead and take these off and just put all gold on. Doesn't really matter how I do it. Oh, I would like buffs, please. Preferably XP. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and stats. XP and stats, please. Okay, there's stats, that's good. I would just want XP. That's not XP. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I'm back over here. Let's get this to 10. Get this to 10. Just drop everything here since we're about to farm some money. Alright, let's drop everything into herbalism. Same here. Let's flip back. We'll level up everything, and we should just start winning. You like winning? I love winning. Get that to 14 since it's close. Let's go ahead and farm a little bit on this guy. Should be good enough. Start getting some mining for fun. Drop that there, do this, blast through this guy's health. Just do that, and then we'll do this. This guy's dying pretty quick. That 1100 damage on the chest piece is making a huge difference. I can feel it. Let's grind a little bit on this guy. Oh, I should probably spend my points. That might help. It might help a little bit. I forgot about the mountain of goats. This area is going a lot smoother than the last one, for very obvious reasons. Because I actually set everything up how I was supposed to. Suit is melting pretty quick. I wonder why my spearmit's not that high. It's kind of low. All things considered. Oh, I guess it's because I took off all the... Would I just do more damage if I... Put the jade stuff back on? No, I would not. No, I would not. Okay, good to know. Air damage increase actually better than spirit. Understood. Alright, we got 2 more bosses. And then after this, it's pretty smooth sailing, because I think after this is the double golden crease area. Let's do one more set. Alright, that should be good enough. This guy's got 3.9 spadic health. That's a lot. You know how much health I got? Not anywhere near that amount. Not anywhere near that amount. One more boss for me. Then we gotta kill the mountain of goats. Goats are cool, dude. They can make mountains. Nine more zones, and then we're free. This dude's got 33 spadick. It's too much. Excuse me, sir, you have too much health. Good lord. Good lord. Do I just let this grind? I'm not really gonna get any more power, unfortunately. I could try to get the air clicks on magic, but it's just gonna take a while. But then again, this is gonna take a while too, so. What do you? Gonna have to kill goats after this one. Go ahead and reset because it's too laggy now. To 46. That's even worse. Good lord. Yeah, this isn't bad. I'll just take a little break while we're grinding them down. I will be right back. Alright, now we just got the fun areas left. Let's do it. So this area is gold flow is 100 times greater. But the modifier for the reward is each point of cunning increases the flow of gold by 10%. So basically, what happens is you get the stat buff. You put on all the cleric gear. That stat buff's like 2,000, and then 2,000 times 10% times 100 is a lot. So this is a pretty fun thing to do. I want to try this combination again. Where is it? I want to try this combination again, see how well it is. It's probably gonna smash through it, which is fine. I mean, that's what I want. That's what I want to happen. We just wanna beat ass. Let me put my bow on. Actually, do I even really need the bow for this? Because I'm gonna be putting the XP gear on anyway, so let's do something else. What do we want? What do we need? I guess I just leave Redwood on for gold. Does it really matter? Although I guess getting the XP from the captains is probably better. Alright, fine. Where's my bow? There it is. Okay, so we can do the push build for this one. Let me trade these out. I gotta remember to put a point into whatever, because it's gonna put everything into Astral Force. I think we can just go though. Okay. Plus 5 perks for some reason. Plus 5 perks for some reason. Let's go looking for buffs like usual. We already got 2 out of 4. Why did it say my faith was weak? I have buffs. I'm very confused. I am very confused. I literally have buffs. Oh, the build screwed up, that's why. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is the build screwed up now? No, it's not. Okay. Now let's go looking for buffs. got 1 out of 4. Two out of 4. Three out of 4. 4 out of 4. Alright. Very good, very good. So basically, you get the stat buff. It's only 92 right now, but we should have more than enough gold to just run through here. As long as you do everything right, the boss just dies. Isn't that great? Things are going pretty well. Shit. I thought it was over. My bad. Oh boy. Shit. Why does it do this? I mean, I know why it does it. Because it's trying to stop me from cheating. Alright, I'm gonna stop swapping. We're just gonna let it go. We need money, we can just put this stuff on, farm some birds. But it's pretty obvious I don't need a damn thing. After this, we got one more area. Uno mas dolore. Inferno. And then basically for this one, we just swap out the axe for warped hammer. And the bow for Edmund. We'll just use the same build. There we go, hunting for buffs. We already got XP, that's great. Level that up for XP. Okay, 2 out of 4. Put that back to fire too. Three out of 4. I guess we don't really need run speed, do we? Because we're just Ambrosia-ing through the whole thing. Might have to grind a little bit on this one, but maybe not, maybe not. It's already 3 o'clock. Obviously I wasted a little bit of time on the magic one because I forgot to swap the axe out. Oh boy! Is that a 12? That is a 12. Do I have another 12? I don't think I do. Oh, I have 2 11s. Oh shit, we're going to 14, daddy. That's what I'm talking about. Will it be enough? It will be enough. Oh, you know what? I'm using the wrong gear. Supposed to be using that gear. My bad. I'm supposed to be using this gear. See how big of a difference it makes when you use the gear that you're supposed to? Of course. You need some mana? I got the ring just for you. Alright, so obviously, next time this feud pops up, big things to remember, change the element of water on the no magic area. Put on the right gear for the maces only. And I think that's pretty much it. Those are like the two big things I didn't do that cost a lot of time. But this feud should be a lot easier since we're taking Mercury again, because I was getting anywhere from like 6 to 9 billion in my grind run. Or kid. I got that from a regular guy earlier. Definitely taking Mercury. Options are Mercury, gold, experience, elemental damage, critical damage, gold, and gold. We are taking Mercury. Is Mercury good? Let's go back home and do a quick grind run and see what happens. Swap to this. Gotta change the build. Let's turn potions off. And let's see what happens. Oh, right. I gotta upgrade my thing. Weapon. Okay, so we got 2 11s. Upgrade those. We got 2 12s. Upgrade those. That gives me a second 13, so we can increase the rarity. Goes up to 14. Got 13, so I need to make 11. Good enough. Boom. $14.9. Already got XP on zone 1. Obviously, we're gonna wanna watch this. So 48k is 456k. So I'm basically at 10, almost 10 times. Like I said earlier, with the Mercury buff that I got from the last feud, I was getting between like 6 and 9 billion. But if we're at 10 times now, it's gonna be... Actually, I don't even know. I don't know how much ore I usually get. But that's what we're here to find out. The 1 billion at 25. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to look at those mineral search rings too. That's 8. There is a lot of variance between runs, how much ore you get. So let's watch another one and see what happens. And after that, we'll look at the rings. I think I might have enough rings to just make another mineral search ring. So I could probably get a decent amount, because I know that that one ring was a dar that had like 60 something on it, so if we can get a decent rue and a tar, and I know I have a couple tars, I think. And just find a glot that has big purple mineral search. Hopefully I have one. It's 1 billion at 22. Did I hit 1 billion at like 25 last time? Or something. Or something. .2 at 40. .43 doesn't have any. So yeah, it looks like my minimum is around like 8 now. 7.9 on that one. That's not bad. Alright, before we do the next one, let's come over here. I don't think I sorted the rings. But maybe I did. Okay, so there's this guy. And this guy. Spirit and stamina. Okay. Well, let's throw this door on there. So we just need to find a roux. Check my equipped stuff. Oh, there's that. The only problem is I don't really want to use 2 rings that I have equipped. Because then I have to find... I have to find another one. Let's just throw on like any 12 Eve. If I have any 12s, I do. Oh, look at that! Mineral search! Too bad it doesn't add it on there. $107, what's the number? 64 43. Yeah, so unfortunately this 82 mineral search is just useless. I don't really want to use that. Oh, even better. Let's go back down here and get that dar. Get that dar back on there. And then we just need to find a glot that has big mineral search on it. I don't remember if I have any or not. $260. And it has XP. What is it at? That's almost 500. Alright, let's keep that one in mind. It's in the first column. Looks like it might be the only one that I have. Herb search, that's the wrong one, dog. 209 and Gorgors. I think the other one was better. It's mana regen. What's on the rest of this ring? Sword damage, 114 Rosalettas, bunch of mineral surge, power of the three blessings, critical hit damage, health. Gold for jewelry. So overall, this ring is not like completely terrible. It's almost 500. We'll go ahead and make that one. And what we can do is just equip that that Eve with 60 on it, and hopefully we still have enough damage. I just need to find that Eve with 60 on it. Because I don't remember what it looked like. Okay, we obviously want to put this on. That's Herb Search. I guess let's do this. We'll just comb through them. Actually, let's do Star. It'll be easier to find it that way. $82? I guess that's what it was, huh? That was 60. So doing that puts me at 1470, and I was below 1,000 before. So now we just need to see if I still kill stuff, which I should. I just upgraded this to 14, so yeah, we're fine. We're good. So now let's see what happens. $3 million off the first guy. So I think I hit 1 billion at 22. That looks like we're probably gonna crush that. Already 300 to 10. No, maybe not. I'm better than 19. Okay. So I was 3 zones earlier, hitting 1 billion. It's 2 at 25. Yeah, this area sucks. There's nothing for 3 zones in a row right there from like 33 to 35 or whatever it is. It's pretty terrible. We're already at 7.2, 42. There's 43. 7.5. 8.2. 8.8, 9.8, 10.5. Yeah, so that's a massive gain. 3.5 billion. Massive gain. All right, now the next thing I want to try is see where we're at with Lilsworth. Can we win at Lilsworth? Oh, I killed them! Okay, but do I kill them With Chopping Strike. I don't do shit with Chopping Strike. We're getting there though. Like if there was a guaranteed way to start with Astral Force, I'd be able to farm here, but unfortunately, that is not a thing that is possible. Unless I just don't take Chopping Strike. Do I need Chopping Strike? Probably not. Let's actually go back and see if there's like a major difference. Let's just start with Astral Force. We'll do a run and see if the amount is a lot more or not. Because the zones here may be better situated to where we're not losing like 3 in a row and then losing 43. But it could also be worse. It could also be worse. We didn't get any on 11 right there. Nothing on 16. Hit 1 billion at 17, so that's 2 zones higher. I hit 2 billion at 25, or 2.2 at 24. Okay, 33 had stuff, 34 has stuff, 35 has stuff, 36, no 37, 38 has stuff, 39 has stuff, nothing at 40, 41, 42, 43, no 44, no 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. That was 13.8, which is 2.3 billion more than the other one. But obviously this is the issue. If we start with Chopping Strike, we don't kill with anything. So let's go ahead and just reset. And we'll just try it with just Astral Force and see what happens. Yeah, I'm already doing damage. Okay. Okay. Get this to 6. And then we come back over here. Just dump everything. Alright. Everything just goes into mining now. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I gotta take the auto leveler. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. I don't think that matters too much. I did it again. I'm so used to taking the other thing from manually playing. Alright. Autosmith, idiot. Okay. Fuck. Does that really matter? Probably not. Okay, everything else in the mining. 1 close combat, 6 wizardry. Now we're running fast. Might as well take the rest of the weasels and pickpockets, I guess. Everything here. We just go to 14 on close combat. And that's the build. Maybe we just go forego chopping strike from now on and just go full astral power, because this thing is still smooth. I thought it was going to be a little bit choppy without it, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. I think with cavalry strike and the fire, like, everything just melts. So I'll probably just stop taking cavalry strike overall from now on, just for the extra damage. Like, maybe still take it on, like, stuff where I need to hit multiple targets that don't just die immediately. Alright, we're at 41. I'm gonna save at 48, because I've already spent more than enough points. It's not gonna get this far, because of how slow the auto leveler is. So now let's just confirm, make sure that we kill stuff. I'm probably gonna have to leave after I turn it on because it's not gonna work right. Alright, good. It takes a little bit, but like, it's only a couple seconds for a few more billion. Yeah, it's not leveling anything up. It's not leveling anything, so let's go here. Is there any other? Oh, it's cursed. Okay, no. So if everything goes correctly, and then it starts leveling up the weapon, and then we just win. All right, so we're finally at a lost island. And remember, Lost Island is like 5 islands before Lilsworth, which is why I get like 2.5 billion more Mercury here. Because it's that far away. So if anything, we've made pretty huge gains today. Getting another Mercury buff, moving up to the next double possessed area available for grinding and gaining basically double. If we're hitting, it hit 2 billion at 23 right there. So this should be a pretty good run. Because I think yesterday I was anywhere between 6 and 9. And if we can get between like 12 and 14 or 12 and 15 now here, like that's pretty good. $7.6. We're gonna be over 9 at 40. I lied because 40 doesn't have anything. And 41 was kind of weak. 42 was great. 44 was great. And 43, because 44 didn't have anything. 45 doesn't have anything either. Oh no. 13.1. 13.8. This is gonna be like 14.5. Yeah, so 14.5 compared to 6 through 9. And this one's probably gonna have a variance of like 11 to something. But that's really good. That new ring and being able to farm the higher alien, like I'm gonna get so much more Mercury now. I'm already at 3.1 trillion from doing the feud. Because I think with the Mercury buff from the first Raven Island feud, I was getting like 1 trillion every like hour and a half or something. But now I'm gonna be getting 1 trillion a lot faster now. Probably like every hour. So if I'm getting 1 trillion an hour and it's 2 days, that's almost 50 trillion, if that's true. It's probably not gonna be that close. It'll probably be more like 40. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, if I start getting like 40 trillion between each thing, we will be flying on these buffs again. Sure, I'll buy those. Why not? What is this? Bad. That's what it is. To the spirit. Alright, very cool, very cool. And what else did we do today? We upgraded Banshee's Cry to 14. which is probably the main reason why I'm able to do this island now. We also got the higher jack set up. We got an upgrade on the Storm Warrior's Breastplate for arrows. And I think that's pretty much it. Most of the armor I got was whatever. Yeah, I didn't really get any decent armor today other than that. And then we got that new shield I hadn't seen before. Where the hell is that thing at? This guy. Evelnacha! Power of mushrooms! Which is basically flower power, but mushroom power. Unfortunately, I think the... Where's it at? Where's... Oh, it's gonna be at the top, huh? Fortunately, this thing is probably still better. Because this thing goes up to like 8,600 damage. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know how much we got there. But it was probably a decent amount. Yeah, so this is obviously a problem. This, but again, you know, a couple seconds. It was like 10 seconds for however many more billion. At least 2. Like, I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, back to more important things. I'm kidding. I guess for gear, the next thing I would want is I want an 11 tier. Because that'll be 20% more experience. And then just better cleric pants for more stats and making the grind even better. Because if I can get, because this is mineral search. This is mineral search. This is damage. This is run speed. It's XP. It's everything. So getting more better of that would be great. I'm actually kind of curious what happens if I leave the Cleric's helmet on. If I do enough damage to start. 2868. 2000. 3744. So that's just worse. 4252. Okay. That's more stats, so more mineral search. Let's see if I can still kill stuff with it on though. Because losing the fire damage might be bad. So this is going to be a lower. No, it's still 14. Still 14. So that's pretty good. Let's see if we kill stuff with. Oh no. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately I do have to keep the fire damage on. Otherwise I just don't kill stuff. Unfortunately. You know what? I wonder if I use maces. Take advantage of this if I can keep it on or not. Let's try that. I'm gonna have to redo the build to save the web. Well, not redo it, but I'll just have to save it again. But if I do... Maybe we can just leave the fire on. Let's let it run through this one and then reset it. I can probably just save this one the way that it is. Obviously this one's going to be slightly higher because I spent all the points. And that's like the main issue, like I'd be getting so much more if the auto leveler was faster and spent all the points, but since that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. Yeah, because I'm already at 8.2 at 32 with all the points spent. $41.3. Okay. So let's go ahead and save this. If it'll fucking click on anything. Okay, now let's see. So this weapon's only a 12, which may be an issue. No damage. So it's slightly slower because it's only a 12 rarity. But if it allows me to keep the Cleric helmet on, that'll be more overall mineral search. Because this buff is at 1597 compared to a lot less. A lot less. So it's like 600 stats, which is what? Is 2% per point. So that's 1200 more mineral search just by existing. I was contemplating putting Jack on. I can swap it out on the next one and see how it performs. I can probably just do it now. Where is it? $44 and $45 don't have any. $13, so we're gonna get like 15 then. 16.4, okay. That's good. So let me level this dude up. Alright, so the fire is better, okay. Cause that's just way too slow. Yeah, so the start is a little lacking, but it's literally like 10 seconds. 10 seconds to get up to 16.5 billion, like, that's not bad. that's not bad. I'll take 10 seconds. I don't think there's anything else I could really do to speed it up either. I guess I could try to find mineral search rings that have more damage on them, but looking through all these rings is gonna be a pain in the ass. Looking for mace damage, one-handed damage. Oh, this is one I already put on. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. There's too many damn rings! I don't know, searching poison. We don't have poison. Although this is better than that. Because I don't need health. And I don't need gold. That's another like 30%. Okay. All right. Because I make more than enough gold just from the bones. Oh yeah, I guess we could do fire damage too. I could do any, well, no, it has to be fire damage because of the axe. But the problem is, I really wish we could just search by stats, dude. Like, that would be so nice. be like sort by mineral search, and then just everything that I have that has a mineral search will just be there. Sword and water, perfect. Sword and water, perfect. Starting to get hungry. I didn't eat anything before I started streaming, cause I was excited to do the new feud. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Mostly because I don't want to look anymore. $17.3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. Alright, can I just have a mineral search ring that has one-handed damage or fire damage or weapons with both hands? Anything. I just need a tiny bit of damage. That's it. A tiny bit. That was the one I just took off. Only 28. Can unsave that one. I guess Spirit might also be okay. But not really, because at the start I'm not going to have a lot of Spirit. More poison damage. Just more poison damage. $35 and 190 mace. I might have to drop a little bit. This might be better. Let's try it. See how the start goes. Because that mace damage is going to modify the fire damage. The critical hit damage is not. $16.1. So it seems to be around 16 pretty often. We're already at 3.3. Alright, maybe that critical hit is doing more. So I need at least two damage increases to be able to replace that. Or just a really big damage increase, but these 9s aren't gonna have anything crazy, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to be happy with how it is for now. I'm not finding anything that's gonna work. Unfortunately, I'm already like halfway down my rings. Now I'm on 8s. Now I'm on 8s. Oh no. Apparently I don't have very many 8s. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think the damage rolls on these are just going to be too low. Only 63. 104. This is what, 165. So I'm gonna need something that's at least like 200 or higher. Even combining like both of them. Yeah, these are just way too weak. Alright, last thing I want to check is... There was another like really big mineral search here that I can probably put on over this. I thought I had like another 80 or something. I could be wrong though. 80, that's the one I have on already. Was there another one or was it just that one? I swear there was one more. No, I guess that was it. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just have to be satisfied with this for now. Obviously, we'll get more damage as we get more Mercury and do more feuds, so it should only be a problem for the next couple of feuds, and then I should have enough damage to just smash through it. Because especially if we get Ghost Island again at some point, that's like 3 elemental damage ups and like 1 crit damage and 2 total damages or something. So if we get another one of those, that should be more than enough to just blast through here. To 80 with a bunch of stamina. Yeah, I can probably put that on. Because again, I'm not doing poison damage right now. And that mana or whatever it was isn't going to do anything, so I'd rather have the 20 mineral search. And then that puts me at 15, 13. Alright, not bad. Let's watch one more here. And then that'll be it for now. I need to go get some food because I'm hungry. It's already 4 p.m. $9 billion at 39. 40 doesn't have any. 44 and 45 don't have any. That was really good. That was also really good. There's 44. Here comes 45. 46.8. 1.4. And 1.1. So 17. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna average about 16, 17 a run. Which is a lot more than 6 to 9. Obviously we have to deal with this slow start, but I feel like it's worth it. Because as soon as that first pack dies, we just not start running through. That was awkward. That was awkward. As soon as we smash this first pack, we, oh. Anyway, really good day. Good day for stats. Good day for whatever. Pretty good. Oh, daddy. Good day for getting Banshee scries. What's this ring? Bunch of mana. You need some mana. Power of the 3 buttholes. What's this ring? Air damage and attack speed. Cool. Obviously, if I could get a better amulet. Like, this amulet's not completely terrible. It's just, it's sword damage instead of anything else. Why did everything just die? Like, my whole computer just froze. Okay. I guess that means it's time to go. Yeah. So overall, good night. We'll be back for the next feud. I'm just gonna let this go for the next day and a half, or day and 3/4, whatever it is. And we'll come back and blow it up. Anyway, that's it for now. Goodbye.